Hello everyone and welcome to the Grizz Plays. I'm the Grizz and I'm new to YouTube and recording gameplay in general. I really enjoy when I get YouTube notifications for new gaming videos from hosts I follow, such as Christopher Odd and Bear Taffy. Whenever I get a new ding, a smile comes on my face for a moment and it gives me something to look forward to when I have some free time. That being said, my goal here is to achieve those same smiles and maybe brighten up your day with a new video now and then. I'd say I'm far from being a professional at this, and there will be a steep learning curve. In this series, I am revisiting a game that is near and dear to my heart. I started playing World of Warcraft back in 2005 during Vanilla. During this time, I was in college and watched a dorm buddy running Scarlet Monastery on a night elf who was doing flips around the screen. This was my first encounter with the game and any MMO in general. After a few pulls, I was hooked. He let me start a new character on his account, and after my first few minutes of playing a Tauren, I couldn't stop. That led to a PC upgrade and monthly subscription fee, which is far from easy on a college student's income, but it had to be done. Shortly thereafter, I started my own Tauren Druid and set out on my decade-long adventure. After a few months into Pandaria, I stopped playing because it was just getting too tedious and there were other games that I wanted to try. But during that decade, I had some of the best gaming experiences, making online friends that I still chat with, IRL, and playing with real-life friends. Great times like raiding Karazhan and being a Horde side server first to get the bear mount from Zulaman. And then came the Warcraft movie. I'm sure like many people out there, it sucked me back in, and here I am. I've always wanted to try my hand at a YouTube channel, and I figured this was a good opportunity to do so. So I invite all of you to sit back, relax, and follow my journey as Grizzlesteak the Paladin, as well as my adventure of being a new YouTuber. I'll try my best to evolve and produce good content while keeping in mind your time is valuable and keeping on task. In the past, I rushed through Warcraft to get to the endgame content, and with 6 or 7 90 level characters last expansion, I realized I missed a lot of the lore and the immersiveness that originally brought me to the gaming. In general, thank you Final Fantasy and to World of Warcraft. So I'll be taking it slow, reading the quests, taking in the views, and getting back to my roots. So without further ado, let's play. Alright, so I've already customized my character, save you guys the boredom of that, and let's jump into the intro movie.
Great tragedy has rocked the Tauren tribes and shaken their once stalwart devotion to the Horde. A disagreement between the new Orc war chief Garrosh Hellscream and the beloved Tauren chieftain Cairn Bloodhoof led to a duel that ended in Cairn's death. With his loss, the vile matriarch Magatha Grimtotem launched a murderous attack, attempting to seize control of Thunder Bluff for herself. However, Cairn's brave son, Bane Bloodhoof, successfully repelled the attack and banished the surviving Grimtotem to the farthest reaches of the land. Under Bane's hopeful leadership, the Tauren people now seek to heal their wounds and restore the balance between the various factions of the Horde. To this end, a new generation of Tauren Sunwalkers has arisen to lead their people into the light of a new dawn and the promise of rebirth. As a proud tribesman of Mulgore, you must uphold the honor of your people and safeguard the lands of your ancestors.
Sunwalker, Grizzlesteak reporting for duty. I started on the Illidan server, and we'll see how that goes. Medium population, which is nice. No gear. No title. You know, on second thought, let me... how about the Elder? I've been here a while. Let's do that. And
I'm out of range.
Alright, sorry about that. I was changing some video settings. Let's go.
Hail.
What you see here is the work of the Quillbore, young one. Year after year they have encroached on our village. The great cataclysm finally drove them from their dens to spread like locusts across the land. And now you see the result. My own mother, dead from their savagery. Today you are of age. Today you will take up your weapon and fight for the tribe, and avenge the Great Mother. Follow the path to the east and find my son Gruul. He will lead you in our strike against the Quillboar.
We shall meet again.
Alright, let's go. I think I'm not going to use any heirloom armor to begin with, especially not until I actually get my shoulders. I really enjoyed the first time getting shoulders on each character and helmet, and it was like a little surprise slash treat. So I think I'm going to wait on that. No mounts, of course. Level 1. Here we are.
Well met.
Welcome to your first true test as a Tauren.
Go in peace.
Behold, Grizzlesteak, the very presence of the bristleback is a blight. Nothing is left in their wake but corpses and barren land. Camp Niraj could become what we see here in but a few days, unless we stand and fight. This will be your rite of strength, the first ceremony of a Tauren brave. Go into the heart of this thorn snarl and kill bristleback Quillboar, then return to me.
Watch over you.
So I think a lot of the kill X, gather X will probably be fast forwarded through. But I will try to auto loot, of course. I will try to catch every ding that I get. So far, just using the single mod, that's Storyteller. I believe that's what it's called. Make it a little more cinematic, and also show kind of like the gator progression, because each time it will show our character and what we're currently wearing every time we go to take a quest.
Closer.
So let's finish this off.
Peace, friend.
So I was contemplating, you know, what race to take, and I was thinking human, but as I started playing a human, it just wasn't, just not getting into as much as I get into the Tauren and the Horde sign in general. So, hold on.
How may I aid you?
We fought, well, Grizzlesteak, you may yet be saved. We may yet be saved. Despite their size, the bristleback greatly outnumber us. A pack ambush can easily overwhelm even the largest Tauren. Many new initiates have taken up arms to defend our home. Some have given their lives, but others have been captured alive. Please find their cages and free them. The battle should keep the Quillboar distracted.
Hail.
Alright. I think he should have a second. It says the same thing.
Greetings.
No, I guess that's it.
Goodbye.
Yeah, just the Quillboar cages. But yeah, I just, human wasn't doing it for me. And I thought of the racial traits and, you know, being able to escape in PvP, but I'm not sure how much I'm going to do that. I don't know. But, you know, War Stomp's not bad either, so. Plus, if I tank on this guy, the extra stamina or health. We'll see. See how it goes. Choices made. Plus, I just really enjoy Tauren. Now the new skin model is pretty nice. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. Pretty excited about getting back in there. See how I do. See how the videos go. See what I can learn about editing and the lore, and just have fun with it. Alright, let's get back to Gruul.
What brings you here?
Thank you, our people are free to fight for our home. We've struck a great blow against the Quillboar here. I will stay here and hold the line. Seek Addons Thunderhorn. She has taken a few braves to the southwest to root out the rest of the bristleback.
Be careful.
Boots. Thank you. New mace. Thank you. And let's go. I also think throughout the me leveling here, I'll probably do some pet battles. I don't think I have very high pets, so I can try to catch up with that.
Well met.
All right, Miss Thunderhorn.
Well met.
More trials lay ahead, Grizzlesteak. I hope you're prepared. It is my role to test you young initiates on the ways of the hunt, and that hasn't changed. Today, the Quillboar are our prey. 2 quests from her. Rite of Courage. Over the first lessons you should learn, Grizzlesteak, is to never underestimate your prey. While we were distracted by the attack on Camp Narash, more of the bristlebacks swept in unnoticed and stole a cache of our rifles. You can see them now to the south, filling the air with lead. This is your rite of courage. Brave the hail of gunfire, hunt the bristleback gun thieves, and bring back our rifles. We already said that. Hasn't changed. Knowing the ways of your prey is another aspect of the hunt. The lands they come from, Quillboar live in the shade and protection of huge thorned roots. When they move, their shamans seed and grow new roots for them to live in. These thorns mar the land and choke out other life, turning the earth around them barren. Go to the south and stop these thorn callers before they have a chance to continue, Grizzlesteak. No problem. And this... Just a moment ago, a messenger was looking for you, Grizzlesteak. I believe she was sent by the paladin trainer, Sunwalker Halaku. If this is noticed from the Sunwalker, I recommend going to see him immediately.
We shall meet.
Yeah, that can wait. Alright. I don't think they should be referring to me as a paladin. I'm a Sunwalker. So, come on guys, give it the program. Alright, so we're going to be collecting stolen rifles and killing the bristleback thorn collars.
It's too late.
I'm not sure if I mentioned this before, but I will, even if I sort of fast forward, I'll try to catch all the dings. Like so. Level 3. Something new. Seal of Command. Fills you with holy light, causing physical damage. And that's physical damage. 10% extra. I can't remember. I think the white numbers are physical, and let's see, yeah, holy, physical, holy. Yeah. I'll finish with the quests, and let's go find the quest giver and turn him back in.
What brings you here?
There's mineral. Okay, it's the same thing. Well, rite of courage. How many have you brought me, initiate? Hoping as many as you asked for. Well done, Grizzlesteak. Respect your prey and the danger it carries, but never fear it. In fear you become prey yourself. Deep. While the corruption slain, the Earth Mother will mend her own wounds in due time. The roots are not meant to thrive here, and will wither. Balance will return. It is my rule to test. Oh yeah. I think we got bracers there. There are more threats to be dealt with here. The bristleback are taming wild boars to be used against us. The armored battle boars have been abused beyond hope of recovery. They must be put down and for our safety and their peace. Go to the pens to the south and slay them. Grizzlesteak, return to me. We must do more than simply hunt boars here. The eyesore that has been left upon the land must be purged. To give them a wild thirst for blood, the battle boars are force-fed raw flesh. Take the torch and use it to burn the troughs of meat and gore to cinders. It seems pretty dark. Oh man. For being one with the universe, we're just gonna incinerate and purge. No rehabilitation for the battle boars. Sorry guys. Ah, he looks like he's in trouble. Timing out? I don't know. Light him up. Sorry, battle boars. Nothing we can do for you here. This guy must be just not farming battle boars, or there has to be a better way. Maybe he knows something I don't, but that seems rather tedious and boring. Done. Return. Yeah, I like the new graphics, the new skin. Orange is so awesome. Get geared, got some bracers on. Still looking for my gloves, you know, but that'll come. Got some cloth pants and shirt, but let's see what I get here. Battle boars. Good work, Grizzlesteak. The beasts have been a greater threat than the Quillboar themselves. If they're not taking action now. Belt, please. Thank you. You've not only wiped the boar pens clean, but have stopped the horrible desecration. Well done. Hey, thanks. Chief Squealer Thornmantle leads these Quillboar. It was he that set upon Great Mother Hawkwind and took her life, leading the attack on Camp Narash. He fled and hid afterwards, but we found him. He lurks to the west within his foul den of thorns, fending off any braves we send in after him. You've proven yourself as a brave defender of our people, Grizzlesteak. Kill Thornmantle and bring his mane back to Chief Hawkwind in honor of our Great Mother. Shouldn't be a problem. And belt. 5 armor. Let's do it. Looks good. Real good. Except for the cloth chest, which is essentially doing nothing. That's intimidation. We'll do that. We'll do intimidation. But the underwear, I'm not a fan of. We'll just stay with the pants. That should be a third option. Hide helm, hide cloak, hide chest. Just straight up intimidation.
It's too far away.
What are you doing? Mine. Let's see. We both got it. Yeah, we both got it. So not too clear on the cross realm stuff, like who gets what.
Strength and honor.
If you start a quest or start a monster or whatever. But you know what? Gotta be social. It's a social game. It's MMO. But he doesn't feel the same way. And I'm okay with that. Still gotta do me. Back to Camp Narash. Narash. I'm just gonna go with the things I think, like the pronunciation I think of first. If that's what I think, that's what I'm gonna say it. I'm not gonna second guess myself. Pleased to meet you, Grizzlesteak. I'm pleased to meet you, sir. We have much to cover in time. The ways of the Sunwalkers will be as plain and natural to you as the shaman's conversations with the elements. The pleasure to meet a fellow Sunwalker. We are not as numerous as some of the more ancient orders, but our ways are no less powerful, and our members no less respected. Well, thanks. As you continue on your journey, you will grow closer to the light and gain abilities. You'll get more experience in return when you learn a new ability. Demonstrate it to me.
Farewell.
Reach level 3. Slight technical difficulty, but
Go in peace.
we'll figure it out. We got it.
What
Have you completed your trials, young one? Well, you're going to see the mane pretty soon. Chief Hawkwind holds the mane of thorn mantle over his head. The chief of the Bristleback is slain. Mother Hawkwind's spirit has been avenged. And I get it back. Camp is safe and the Quillboar are driven off. And thanks to you, young one, you have my personal thanks for what you have done for my mother. Now it is time to put Great Mother Hawkwind to rest. Lay the final offering at her feet. Grizzlesteak, we will say our goodbyes. Earth Mother, onto your arms we were given one of our own. She is Unaway Hawkwind, my mother, and Great Mother Ross, the wisest of our tribe. May her spirit fly to you swiftly. May the winds carry her gently, and the grass whisper her name. Watch over her as she has watched over us. Let her look down on us with joy, through the eternal gaze of Ananche and Musha, until, for we are all born to you, and shall all return to you. And back to crying. That's too bad.
Greetings.
This is balance in all things. As Great Mother Hawkwind's spirit takes its final journey, you will begin your fight. Today you have undertaken a rite of passage far more difficult than we ask of most of our youths. Be proud. Now it is time for you to continue on your journey. To the west, beyond our burial grounds, you will find a path winding up the mesa. Follow it to the top and speak with Dayami Windsore. Walk with her. Walk with the Earth Mother friend. You will always be welcome here. Thanks. I don't think I'll come back though. Captain Arashi is behind me. And up the mesa we go. Sorry about that. I was just tweaking some add-ons.
How may I
I
aid
forgot
you?
to add. I thought I just had the storyteller, but I have installed Deadly Boss mods, Bagnon, and Atlas Loot. I like having one big bag to put all my stuff in, keep it organized. That's a must for me. And then boss mods, just eventually probably gonna need it. At least I used to in the past. And then Atlas Loot's just nice to have. There we are, future. Bloodhoof Village, if I remember correctly, which is the tribe, or yeah, the tribe of the leader of the chieftain of the Tauren, Bane Bloodhoof, son of Cairn Bloodhoof, killed by Garrosh, and not such a fair fight. You are prepared to leave Camp Narash behind. I will help call the spirits to guide you onwards. Look, Grizzlesteak, the rolling plains of Mulgore stretch before you, our home, the cradle of the Earth Mother. Here she provides us with all we could ever need, a peaceful and verdant land. This is what you will fight to protect. Damn right I will. Your journey will take you far beyond her sheltering arms, to the farthest and cruelest regions of the world and beyond. Below us is Bloodhoof Village. The first step on your true path begins now. Drink deep of the water of vision and let the spirits guide you onward. Accept.
Walk with the Earth Mother.
Walk with the Earth Mother. So that's it for episode 1, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, I guess. Guys and girls. Appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully we learn a lot from here. And it gets better and better and better. I'm the Grizz. Again, thanks again.